How much are you weighing right now?
140 kilos.
And what's the classic weight cut?
112.
Okay.
It was just getting disheartening towards the end. Again, every time I've tried to chase a goal, I've done it, and then I've gone, I don't really feel any more satisfied.
Pro Series exclusive, people.
Yeah, so we'll be going to
Welcome back to the channel, guys, and another episode of the Pro Series, the series where I delve into a professional athlete's mindset. We have a look at their training, and on today's episode we had Craig Morton, physique competitor, or is he? Find out, watch the episode, check it out. We did a great big back session. Craig is looking absolutely insane, big, full, and a strong dude in the gym. And then we sat down, had a fascinating talk about how he got into the sport, his pretty rapid rise to the professional ranks, and what he's got planned, which, like I said, is very exciting because there are some big things coming from Craig, some big changes, and I can't wait to see how that all unfolds for him. So enjoy the episode. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's go.
I swap the change. Sometimes I do like 3 lat pull down exercises and 2 rows. Then next time I do like 3 rows and 2 lat pull down exercises.
And what, like on this, for example, obviously we're building up the weight.
Yeah.
Like, do you then do like a top set? Or
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but usually, again, I usually do what I can do between like 8 and 12 reps.
Yeah.
I usually do that twice.
Okay, cool.
So when I get to the top, that's usually, but
Yeah.
I know, you obviously know yourself over the years. You'll get lads and they'll like rack up and do like 4 and like.
I think like anything on the machine that's like under 8.
Yeah.
I don't think.
No, agreed, yeah. You know yourself, as you get older, your ego goes out the window a bit, doesn't it? Like for me personally, you know, you can probably get yourself, goes, how much you bench? I don't bench anywhere near what I did when I was 21 years old.
I just make it up now.
Yeah.
See what I'm feeling on the spot.
How much you weigh? Why I'd bench you?
I've known of you for a long time, but initially as a kind of physique model. That was how you got into the sport, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So where did it all, like, from a competitive standpoint, start and transition?
So I've done fitness modelling back in like 2016, and which is weird because I didn't even do muscle model, but I was bigger than most of the muscle models at the time. So that was a little taster, and I really enjoyed it. And then obviously I'd done a UK BFF show in 2017.
Okay.
And that was when he just started doing the classic, but it was like the weight cap was much lower.
Yeah.
I came second in that, but it was quite controversial at the time. But yeah, different story for a different time. And then 2 pros obviously done the classic physique category because I was kind of always in between going to open and between classic. Yeah. And I thought my structure and my frame suited classic better. Definitely. So it was 2022. Yeah, it was the Ben Weeder, and it was the which one? Sorry. Oh God, I was going to lose my idea. It was the it was the 10X. It was the Ben Weeder.
Yeah.
That's so basically So won the overall at the regional, and then obviously won the overall at the pro qualifier.
So that's a pretty kind of quick turnaround, really.
Yeah, it was literally the first attempt at the pro card, really. So I was really happy to get it. Yeah.
So that was 2022, did you say?
Yeah.
So between like 17 and 22.
Yeah.
What were you just training?
Yeah, literally, I was just training.
Did you think you were going to compete again?
No,
or?
literally, I was just training just because I genuinely enjoy training. I loved it. Like, I love eating a lot of food. I love training. I love creating physique. Like I said, even if I never stepped on stage ever again, I'd still, like yourself, I'd still go to the gym every day. I'd still eat a lot of food. I enjoy just training. That's what I've always loved doing.
Oh, okay, cool. And then obviously that class came along. You put your hat in the ring and you fucking smashed it.
Yeah. And obviously, like you said a bit ago, my debut as a pro was with yourself and the Arnold, so that qualified me for like
And I can't remember. Did you did more than one show in 22?
Yeah.
Did you do anything in 23? You competed in 23?
Let me think. So I'd done the Arnold Classic and I'd done France. Yes, I did actually. I'd done Austria in December, so I come second to Mago de Bowl.
Right, yeah. I thought there was more.
Yeah.
And then since then you've just been...
Yeah. So I've just relaxed. I've kind of been in between, do I get into Open, do I stay in Classic? And this year, obviously, we were going to do the classic shows, which are meant to be in September.
How much? Let's talk. How much are you weighing right now?
140 kilos.
And what's the classic weight cut for you?
112.
Okay. So, and while Craig is not stage lean, he is by far, you know, an ugly off season. So yeah, it's time, is it?
Yeah, so this will be the first announcement that
Pro Series exclusive, people.
Yeah, so we'll be going to our open class next year. So we were tampering the idea of going into it this year, but I've had a back injury which kind of set me back a bit, and also me and Cal spoke about it, and I said when I step into open, I want to look as if I should be there. I don't want it to be a rush job. I don't want to be going for first call out. It's not what I'm about really. So I thought I'd rather take the time, put the size on, and then really go for it next year into open class.
No, I think that's a great call, because you know certain people are naturally light, so they kind of fit into classic easier. Obviously we've had years recently transitioning over, you know, for you to suck down to that. And I remember actually the pro debut that we did together, me and Craig sat next to each other in the athletes meeting. He still hadn't been weighed, so he hadn't eaten barely a thing, I think, all day.
It was like 3 days barely eating, trying to make weight.
And I remember sitting next to him, and he was absolutely pain city, poor guy. And that was in 22, and he has grown like an absolute motherfucker since. So as soon as I know you messaged me and you were like, oh, we'll talk about the fact that we're going to open, it was no surprise to me. This guy, you need to be an open, and it's going to be great because your size, your shape, your just overall structure, I think is going to suit really well, especially the way the class seems to be going. So
no, thank you for that. Like you said, it's nice to have no limits, because every time I've relatively gone to an off season, me and Carl have not been able to do a proper off season, because the minute I start touching over 300 pounds, Carl's like, need to wheel it in. So I've kind of always have to like hold back on it, which, you know yourself, you do a sport because you want to get as big as possible, as strong as possible. You want to push the boundaries.
You just want to push whatever that may be.
You grow all that tissue, and then all of a sudden, every prep I've lost that amount of tissue to make weight, and it's just, it was just getting disheartening towards the end. So it's nice to have like no limitations now and get as big as humanly possible.
That's very exciting. Heard it here first, people.
Yeah, I kind of hit home a few times, got to speak to the missus over it. I was like, beforehand, I was like, coming, but now, you're going to open, like, you look at Samson, look at Andrew, look at Nick, I go, that's my competition. I was like, it's a bit like, fuck. I'd like to be at least 275 on stage. Yeah. I think if we done this year, I'd be able to do 265, 270, I reckon.
I think you'll...
So I'm like 309 at the minute. So, but like I said, when I hear yours and Jamie's numbers, I'm like, it's not that it's good though, because it gives me a point to chase.
Yeah, but then it's always just remembering as well, like, it's just a number.
Yeah, no,
I mean, like, you'll probably look bigger because of your muscle bellies, your waist line, you know what I mean?
I think obviously you said before, one thing you're worried about as well is blowing out your midsection. You don't want to fucking...
That's why what you're doing at the minute, like you say, you're kind of growing on instinctive food. That's good. Shows everything's...
To be fair, I've not done a proper off-season since like 2016. So where like really...
And again, that's another thing with Classic, is like... you can't...
You couldn't?
The
minute I touched over 300 pounds, Carl was like, Craig, wheel it in.
Like a fucking 40-week prep.
He used to get mad at me because I get like 300 pounds, oh, see the show in 8 weeks, you go, fuck off, Craig.
Kind of going through a little bit of maybe your background and stuff. Obviously there's a love for bodybuilding there regardless of the shows. But through your journey, so to speak, have there ever been any kind of like major obstacles or kind of real low points that you've had to kind of overcome things, or you know, any
obviously stuff in your personal life, like obviously I still work on site, so I still obviously that obstacle at work away. So
that's a fascinating thing actually, let's talk about that.
Yeah, so obviously I work away doing like 10.5 days on, 3.5 days off, so trying to do 10 hours on shift, sometimes 12-hour shifts, getting all your food and getting all your training in. And obviously competing as an IFBB pro, you're not just up against random lads, like the very best in the world. So trying to juggle all that, and obviously the stress of who you're up against, especially going to open class I spoke to early on, like the reality of it, you've got the likes of Samson, Andrew Jacks, Derek Lunsberg, you've got even like the likes of Mark Hector in the UK, and Dave Dash, all these massive names, and trying to keep up with them and trying to maintain a normal lifestyle is quite hard, but I do love bodybuilding, so for me, going to the gym nightly is not an issue, or even getting the food, and it's just more trying to keep up with someone like that.
Yeah. Now that, I mean, like, you know, there's so much respect there because a lot of guys in, like you say, the professional ranks, that's what they do.
Yeah.
You know, while professional bodybuilding doesn't entitle you to any wage, a lot of them then can kind of make that off. So, yeah, like, and when you say on site, again, this is me just being nosy, like physical work, like labouring for the most part?
It's pipe fitting, isn't it? So, so I do industrial pipe fitting. Right. So obviously the pipes can be like from 3 inches to 12 inches, massive bolts. And obviously being a big lad on site, I was like, oh yeah, get the cranes lifting. They all call me the crane. So as you can imagine, I do all the big heavy lifting. So anything a crane can't do, just usually get me to lift it.
No, that's full on for sure.
Go on. Up, 2. Come on, Josh. Up, 3. Good. 4, 5, 8, come on, up, 7, come on, dig.
Oops, sorry.
Sorry, that's just landed perfectly.
Current training split?
Yeah.
What's it looking like?
So it's swapped and changed in a minute, so usually I always have 2 back days in, 2 leg days, 1 chest, 1 shoulders.
2 leg days?
Yeah, 2 leg days, yeah. So 1 leg day I prioritise, I'd say quads. Yeah. On the other leg day, I prioritise more hamstrings and glutes and rotator. I've always at least done 2 leg days a week, always. We just constantly walk around in bits.
So how many days do you train in a week?
I do 3 on, 1 off, 3 on, 1 off.
Okay, so just
repeat that works, yeah. But again, I'm quite lenient in a minute. As long as I get my 2 back days in, my 2 leg days in, I'm quite happy. Like I said, very chest and shoulder dominant. So I don't prioritise them as such. Obviously for the height is, you know, needed big legs and being a big wide back, I don't like you just look looking.
Oh, it's interesting, that's cool.
Yeah. Do you do 1 leg day with you?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck it.
I used to do, like when I was kind of grew my most for my lower, it was 2, but now.
Yeah, so like one day I'll focus mainly on quads, where I'll do like 1 hammy or 1 glute at the end, and then the other time I'll focus on glutes, hammies, and I'll do like maybe leg extension at the end, Like you said, there's one. Next year we just have a stage, someone goes, the fuck are his legs? My legs used to be like that. So I love the thought of going, what the fuck are they?
Is there anything that people misunderstand about you, would you say, from...
Probably my appearance more than anything, which you probably get yourself. Obviously, people sometimes look at you and think you're complete. So the amount of times actually people have met me and gone, you've actually got to know me as a person. Oh, I wasn't expecting to be like that. I was like, how was you expecting me to be? Because obviously when you're 6 foot tall and obviously built the way you are, and obviously I think people think you're going to come across quite arrogant or a bit full of yourself, where people don't understand half the time you train in the gym daily. It's usually...
training insecurity.
It's even insecurity, yeah. For me, it's just always been my go-to, even at the age of 13, no matter what's gone on in my life. So whether work's been shit, relationships been shit, no matter what's gone on in my life, the first thing I've always done is go to the gym. It's just clear my head. And like I said, it's always been there for me. So I think sometimes people think you're a certain way. And again, you probably get this yourself, where if you're going on a night out, go for meals, you get your head packed constantly. And they always ask you what you're running, or like try and flex. And just
people can be so bold with that question as well, like asking like what you're taking. I'm like, and then I look at them and I'm like, I don't think you even know what. Like if I told you what I was taking, you wouldn't even know what it was. Like, I don't.
But you sat there sometimes with a meal with your missus, and you keep coming to the table, and I'm like, can I just have my food? And missus like, I'm on a date with my wife. Like I don't want you being here, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, people can be really, really funny about that.
But like you said, you probably get yourself. People look at you like, obviously you're 6 foot a fucking giant man. They probably think you're terrifying. And I always say the thing is about yourself is you're like literally the biggest gentle giant I've ever met in life. But you get this misconception, don't you?
But that's what I've always liked. I remember meeting a few kind of really good bodybuilders when I was starting out, and like completely being like blown away by how generous they were with their time and how, you know, nice, well spoken and whatnot they were. And I think like being able to have people like us to break the stereotype is so important, because let's be honest, like nice bodybuilders don't get talked about as much as the bodybuilder who goes out and like smashes up a bar or beats up his missus.
Viral, you know what I mean? Of course,
like everyone wants to kind of pin something on that. That's why like I'm always like, I always say like, if you've got to be nice all the time, because if you just slip up once,
Even slightly raising your voice, everyone's like, oh shit.
It'll be like, oh, it's because he's that, it's because he's that, it's because he's that.
Yeah, no, I agree on that.
What does success mean to you?
I think it's being fulfilled in yourself as a person. I used to think it was chasing trophies, I thought it was chasing a pro card. Again, if I won the Arnold Classic or won the Mr. Olympia, would I feel satisfied? I don't know. Because I've always put goals in front of me. I thought I'll be satisfied if I've done this, and I never am. So I think it's more looking yourself in the mirror and being fulfilled for you as a person, and it's hard to like explain that. But like again, every time I've tried to chase a goal, I've done it, and then I've gone, I don't really feel any more satisfied.
Yeah, I think sometimes those tangible goals can be the most dangerous, because like you said, you put an level of expectation of when I get that pro card, when I get that pro win, and because it can be achieved and you will achieve it, and then you get there and you're like, right, what's next?
Yeah, you don't even savor the moment.
Yeah.
Like I remember when I won the pro card, I literally went back to the hotel, put the sword on the card table, got dressed and went for food.
Yeah.
Literally.
And then it's probably like messaging Cal and it's like, what's the plan from here?
Yeah, it is literally straight away. You kind of like, you're chasing that goal, you've reached it, and within 10 minutes you're already thinking about the next one. So I think there's, I don't know, like you as a person, like how you carry yourself, how people perceive you, obviously. Again, even like the silly goals, how you treat your missus, how your friends see you, how your family see you. I think that means a lot more than chasing all these swords and trophies. Some people get so sucked up in chasing swords. And like I said, you're going to be in your 40s one day, go, okay, what we really showed you like bar collecting trophies.
And what do people remember you? Like,
yeah, exactly.
At the end of the day, like, unless,
no one cares.
Yeah, unless you are going to win Mr. Olympia. And even then, like, I'm a bodybuilding fan, but if you said who won the Olympia in 2013, I wouldn't know off the top of my head. Do you know what I mean? Okay. There you go. Like, even that. So, like,
no, I know what you're saying.
If you then committed, you know, and then kind of, either being an arsehole or neglected, like people, and they don't think of you in a good way, you know, people aren't going to remember that top 5 or that top 3.
No one cares.
Or like,
no one cares. You remember you as a person, don't you?
No, that's a really valuable advice and a good way of thinking. I cannot wait to see how the pro debut goes in the Open. And wishing you
I'm really excited. Like I said to you earlier on, I was kind of like in half like about announcing it, but the way I'm seeing it now, it's like it's another adventure. It's like
new chapter,
it's progressing. It's like, it sounds weird. It's exciting. It feels like I'm starting fresh again, like a new chapter, like a new goal.
And that's good because bodybuilding can get stale.
Yeah, and I felt like it was getting like that for me in Classic 4. I was even dreading the prep because this is going to make me ill.
And
I wasn't looking forward to it. I'm sorry, I just cut you up there.
No, mate. Honestly, like this is it. It's such a exciting move. It's such a big move. I think it's gonna, you know, put a few Open guys on standby, and they'll suddenly get a few follows and people like checking in and see how the weight's going. So 140 kilos and growing, people. But no, this is a fantastic episode of the Pro Series, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Any questions, let me know. I'll put all Craig's details below. And thank you very much for watching. Until the next one, see you guys later.
See you later. Thank you very much for having me.
That was awesome.
No, I really enjoyed it, mate. Thank you.